lose the links between the drawing and the machining, we organize the software organize the file management itself, make sure you don't cut any links between. So it's the name of this is PDM, part the file management. Okay. So it looks the same. So you can create folders like this. So heritage training, for example, and in this folder I can create a project, and the project name can be cloud training, for example. So you can do this also, and when you have created a project that training, you can double click or make a right click and say open, and then you have here a widget with the name tab training, and you can fill in with many different documents inside this. So at the moment I have no documents, so I can create a new part. Oh, I will speak in English maybe better. So, and I create a new part, and I can name this
a part would be like a new stone.
One. Yes, a part is a drawing of something.
A drawing.
Okay. So so you can go do this. I will switch in English.
Template afterwards, or what? To create a cut inside that file. So what Alain has done is he's gone to a section where you can create a part.
Yeah.
So underneath the project file, saw training, right click, and then you have access to all these different options.
Yes.
So part.
And you make a new part. And then you have here the new part. Okay. So if I open the part,
we have to name. Sorry, we want to right click.
you can rename it. Yes. One.
And how do you rename it?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Right. Okay.
So let's go home. Project management. Home. Yes, this one.
Open project.
Yeah. Okay. Now make I did a folder. And with the string, so to move the folder, I will click on this. The folder. Okay. And then the name.
Sure. Yeah. That's what we didn't do. That's exactly.
But that's not the problem. Sure. And then inside this, you make a right click and you make a new project.
Yes.
Okay. So this, and then you make a right click on this and you say open. Okay, and now on the side here, you make a new part. And that's strange because it doesn't ask you if you want
So we often do jobs for different clients or different buildings, let's say.
Yes.
So it makes sense that the project name might be the building.
Yeah.
Right.
So in fact, you will manage this maybe
Like
building or customer name or whatever.
right. And then all the parts for
And
that customer
yes.
would then go underneath.
Yes. So you will create maybe a project for each part.
I'm thinking a project for each. So for example, the way we would use it, we might have windowsills, we might have wall stones, we might have.
Yeah. So you can also do
I see.
Windows.
Right.
Windows. You can have a new one with sales like this.
Sure, I know what you mean. Yep.
Okay. Anyway, you may have another one maybe, and here you can also have many different other new folder. First floor, for example. first floor if you want.
Can you show
and
me?
Then here you have a project with reference 1 to 3 or whatever.
So to do that,
The blue one. The blue one. So you manage this in the blue one.
So you go to home.
If I close this,
There we go. Okay. So
yeah,
heritage.
this is the blue one. So the green one, I will explain what it is. It's a library document. So it's 4 layers. So for now, we just work on projects.
So would we ultimately have new project, new folder? Okay, so we actually have a new project.
So when you make the right click, you make it on the folder you want to create. If you don't select, it goes like here on the main.
Yes.
So it's better to go and make the right click and make the right click.
That's right. I think we probably have projects for the building.
Mm-hmm.
We have other parts for the building. So it would be like home, here, heritage training, that could be whatever. That could be just us. And then Confederation building would be a folder. We actually probably not do that. I think you probably go. I think we create a project, and then this project could be like Confederation building.
Yeah.
So I'll apologize ahead of time. This is the part that we just want to take a little slower, so we understand the organization of it. So
That's fine.
just be patient with us.
Yeah, no problem.
So after you have a project,
So it's better if you do like this, like I did here. Rotate windows, first floor, and then maybe another. This, the blue one,
yes.
for me is the final piece you will produce. One piece, one project.
Okay,
And
so
then after that you have folder for many pieces, and then maybe another folder for many pieces for the first floor, for example. And then maybe you can create different levels like this. Many folders at the end for the parts in a different project.
Different parts and different projects. Okay.
So in first floor I can say new project Windows 1, okay, and make a new project to Windows 2, and maybe not Windows, maybe it's part of the window because you have for the window you have maybe 5 or 6 different stones, so you will make maybe. And Windows, maybe you will make Windows 1, and Windows 1 you will have a new project, so stone 1, and then you have another one, stone 2, which is
those are all new
different than
projects.
the stone 1, and so on. So you will find the Windows 1 with all the parts to make the window.
Okay, so let's do that together, guys. So we've got our
So initially we do open project for the heritage training, and then it's open windows after that.
Yeah.
Or open folders.
Yeah, you have many folders.
Yeah,
And
okay.
finally, you have the parts.
And those are
Folder.
projects. Okay.
And then, if you want to use this, you can search stone 2. Oh, sorry. Stone 2. Push on this and show you where it is used. So it's easy to find.
Okay, so everything we do a new folder for every step, for every stone or whatever. To that project, we have to always do a new folder for every stone, basically.
New project.
A new project.
So I think it'd be like this. So you have folders until you get to the project. So we have the Confederation building.
Yep.
That building will have jambs. It will have sills, right? We're gonna do sill 1, so we would create a new project, and that could be, you know, elevation R sill 1, something like that. And then that's going to be the part. And like I said, there's going to be a bunch of files that are associated with that part. Could be library items, tool items, drawings.
When this is open, here in this document here, you can fill in with pictures, Excel files, and so on. You can have all your documents in the same.
Oh, okay.
Here you see you can import, or you can drag it. So if we have any file or any picture, so if you want to show you my mouse. If I drag from my computer this one, so I drag it here. You see on the name.
Yeah.
And here it is. And if I open this, the picture, so you will see the picture I want to see. Okay. So in fact, you can put all your documents in this, and then it's just better for you to manage all your projects. You have your picture, your Excel file, your and the 3D document, the 3D model, and also the machining model.
Right. Okay. So the obvious thing would be the job card.
Okay.
The job card. That's usually the drawing that we have from the client, and then we're going to take that job card. That's the drawing that the client would give us, and then we would create that in TopSolid as a 3D drawing.
Yeah. That's it.
Do we make folders in here? Can you make folders underneath here?
Yes. You can.
Yeah. There it is. The folder. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So now underneath that project, we'd want to create a part.
So yes, and the part for the moment we cannot rename. I have to find out why, but we will start with this.
Okay, so we got that part there, but this is a recent document. I think if we start a whole new project, maybe we can grab this part.
Start up here. Okay. So my start page, and then you're going to just new document, and then.
I was actually gonna. So I went to this.
Hang on a second. Can we? I'm not in the. So I've just opened this anew.
Okay.
This is what I have here.
Yeah. So you see the icons on the top there. One says
New project. One's new project.
one's a new project and one's like back. So new project, yeah, and then there's one called projects. Let's just go to projects. That kind of brings up like a list of all the projects.
Okay.
So we've got it organized under Heritage Training, Confederation Building.
I've got blade machine. Heritage training. We're gonna have to change this.
Yeah, so under projects, your folder, where is there, it's like a cylinder, and then under that you have recycle bin, right?
I have projects, then yeah, recycle bin underneath that.
Okay, so I think what we'll end up doing is, so let's go under projects. What would we create a folder? So this would be like, let's Sawyer jobs or something. Okay. I guess it could be under Heritage Training.
Oh, you wanted to add it in above heritage training?
No, I think this is fine. I was thinking too long, like getting ahead of myself.
Yeah.
I think once we're established, it would be good to have a structure here where they have, okay, this is your Sawyer jobs, then you have your buildings, and then you have building features. So We have that here under heritage training. I have a folder called heritage training.
Blade machining. Misspelled. Maybe I'll just change that right now.
It's spelled wrong. It's in.
Still worst.
How did you get here?
Heritage. It's scary sometimes.
It really is.
Okay, so we're doing heritage training.
And then let's put, this is for Confederation building.
Okay, so
You can make another folder called Confederation building.
I'm getting Windows security here. Okay, so I have a folder under there already.
Mhm.
That'll turn into Confederation building.
Sure.
Oh, it says the Confed window under that folder. Window cells. So we have gems. And sills.
And then I think we have underneath window jams. So this is where it makes sense to, I think, you'd have a project.
Yep.
And this project would be specific to, I think, the feature, I believe. Because beneath the project, that's where you have the parts and the machining operations and things like that. So this one here would be specific to that location. So maybe, I don't know, just imagine, maybe it's, we know what Confederation is, elevation, you know, R, I'm not sure how else to describe that jam, but jam's elevation R. Maybe we'd say like, we have some jams that are just like a 45-degree angle, some that are square, and some that have this decorative profile.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we'd call it like decorative. Or I guess the other ones are decorative too, they're just not as decorative. Elevation are, they all have profiles. I don't know, can you think of a way of?
Well, there'd be some that are 90 degrees and some that are not, right?
That's right, yeah, there's 90-degree jams, there's like a 45 off of 90, and then you've got these profiled, fancy profile ones.
There you go. 95, 45, or 90, 45, and profile thingies.
Profile things, yeah, okay, sure.
Elevation R.
I don't know if it is, but that's just, I think that's
Okay.
a decent way of, so we can find it again, you know?
Okay.
And,
So within elevation R, okay, elevation R, and you're gonna do project.
so I think that's all that I'm gonna just stepping out of my bounds here, but I think if I close this, cause all I've done is kinda changed, so you got the building, and then different feature
Coin
folders.
cells, window jams, and then under window jams I have elevation R.
Which is a folder or a project?
Folder. Okay.
Oh,
So I have to make it a project.
I think I'd make it a project.
Okay. And so that'll bring it up, when we do bring it up on the side here, it won't be a folder, it'll be a project, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
so if you right click on window jams,
Yeah.
then you could say new project. What does that do when you do that?
New project, brings up
leave a blank template. Yeah, and then a name, that's right.
And the name will be elevation R. Elevation R, save that.
Okay, I'll do the same thing, blank. Base, vault,
Oh.
713.
I just, oh, okay, now so I'm into it, I just tapped on it and it opened up
Okay,
elevation R.
I should have called these two different things, this is 22.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rename this here.
Okay,
Why is there a star next to it? And an asterisk next to it. Okay, so where did you, so I feel like I need to pull something out of here or something. I'm missing my
entities and operations and stuff?
start page. Oh, there we go, okay.
Nice. Did you just grab that little thing on the side there?
It just said, I think it was Control R or something, or just click here, and I
Okay.
just click there.
So have you got the jam in there as one of those parts?
I don't see it. Which one is it? That one. Oh, yes. Part one.
So I think we can drag that. We can drag it.
Into the,
I thought we could drag it into the project. Recent documents.
do we have to open up a new project? And then, no, drag it into there?
We could create a new part, but then we'd have to draw it. I'd like to just take that part. Maybe we can open the part. Okay, so this is essentially what we want to do again. I want to do it.
That was just double click on your,
I just double clicked on that part. I guess it was kind of open. Maybe that's why I can't move it, because it was being saved. Oh, that's the machining part. Okay, maybe that's why. You see how the little symbol on the bottom of this one, it has like a little
yep,
orange kind of thing? I think that means it's a machining, machining part one, whereas this one doesn't have that little thing, it's just a part, and it says it's just a part. I think if we have just a part, no.
it's not, it hasn't been, we haven't trained it to do anything, right? Is that the idea? Okay, so
New project, projects, import project.